So right now, protesters have stormed the Capitol. It's getting really sketchy here. It's not okay.
The protesters have just stormed the Capitol building.
Dude, it's like 4 a.m. We've been driving since 4 a.m. It's wild. To get those guys, get this.
We are, where are we right now? What state are we?
We're like right outside of Philadelphia.
We're right outside of Philadelphia. We've got some Trump flags. We've got quite a lot of people in Trump hats. We just stopped for coffee for a moment.
Yeah.
And already have been asked if we support Mr. Donald Trump.
So basically the deal is this. We got to get in and get out, okay? Trump speaks at 2 o'clock, and then shortly thereafter, Pence certifies, you know, the electorate. We got to get out of there right after that. I've been to DC rallies before, the DC Trump rallies. You have to be gone by sundown. It's like Resident Evil, Castlevania, like sundown, bad. As long as we stay on the main strips where it's populated, we'll be okay. If you go on the side streets, it gets really sketchy really quickly. We want to stay the hell away from any of the Proud Boys. Proud Boys, they're dressed like they're gonna go shoot paintballs, and they're like 10, 20 deep all the time. You don't want to get into it with them. We're not going to interview them. They're not that, you know, down to be interviewed anyway. Basically, I don't scare easily. If you see me get scared and I'm like, let's go, then it's like, all right, definitely run, but don't stop filming.
He's getting his disguise on.
Okay, so we're gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear a mask underneath the mask. You should wear this. I'm wondering if I should wear, what do you think I should wear as the hat? I should wear this or this? Yeah, here, this is your mask.
Oh my God, the America mask.
Dude, I'm not fucking with you. You gotta blend in. I know you can't stomach wearing it, but like you need to blend in. You have to have a visual identifier. Mm. You're not coming if you're not wearing this.
All right.
You could also wear this.
Yeah, the America hat might be my move, but we'll see. I'll bring them both in my backpack.
We've got Fox News. Oh wait,
CNN. We're ready to.
We're ready.
I don't know if we're committing crimes doing this, but you know, like
Are you insinuating that I don't work for all three of these companies simultaneously?
I am at least a little bit insinuating that.
You feel like you think that I don't work for all of them. They won't trust you unless there's a visual, like there's something visual. Like I figure if I put this on and I cover up my mask,
then it doesn't seem as masked.
It doesn't seem like I'm wearing a mask.
He's got a cape.
So yeah, the cape really ties it together. Nothing screams winner like a Trump cape. Nothing is like, hey, Trump 2020 cape, save some pussy for the rest of us.
God bless Patriots.
Thank you.
Your pride is gonna take you to hell just like the homos. Just like the filthy homos.
So Mr. Rudy Giuliani walking along towards the crowd.
Legal genius.
We are celebrating our president, and I'll tell you what, we've got an election full of fraud and wrongdoing, and we need to keep Trump in for 4 more years.
Tell me something. Which number is bigger, 74 million or 81 million?
81 million.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Why is that number important?
Well, I don't know. Why is that number important?
Is this a test?
Yeah. So what do you think about Nancy Pelosi, Soros, and how they designed the banking system in Animal Crossing?
Don't get me started on those things. All right? Russian collusion? What about Joe Soros?
Yeah.
It's right in front of you. Pelosi have intended for 20 years steal the election from American people.
What do you think should be done about the Dominican voting machines?
The best.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I was reading a spy novel.
How much do you think the Georgia Secretary of State got paid by Domino's?
You know, I think Domino's, Papa John's, they all paid him. Everybody's dirty.
How much do you think the Georgia Secretary of State got paid by Domino's?
He's on the take. If that guy's not in jail very soon or under charges.
What do you think they should do about the Dominican voting machines?
You know what? Short circuit the whole damn thing. That's what I say.
How you doing? What is this? What does this say?
Lumbees from North Carolina. We're the Lumbee tribe from North Carolina.
So it's your First Nations Native American tribe in full support of Trump.
Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
Our county is the biggest county in North Carolina, Robinson County, and we're all Native Americans, and it used to be Democrat, but this year it went all red. And he actually made a trip to Robinson County, and he said to himself, he said, I will get you guys federally recognized. The Native Americans went out for Trump because they have faith in Trump.
Because it's on faith.
It's on faith, yes, and we have faith for Trump. And as many of us that can come up here from North Carolina to support him, that's what we're going to do.
Fantastic. How has COVID affected your tribe at all?
Well, our numbers in North Carolina are high, and the reason they're high is because North Carolina Lumbee people, to get food, box food, they have to get in a line in their cars and get tested for COVID before they can get food. So that's making our COVID numbers go up in our state. We do have a lot of people working, but there's a lot of people that are poor. And if we got federally recognized, that would help us. That would help people with insurance.
So if they, a Medicare for All plan, that wouldn't help your tribe at all?
It would.
So Medicare for All would actually help you?
Would help our tribe, yes it would. And if we became federally recognized, we would have that.
Okay, so Medicare for All needs to pass, and then you need to get federally recognized.
Yes.
And then your tribe can have access to health care.
Yes, yes. Health care, education. We don't really want a casino, which that's what they think we want, but we don't. We just want what is available for the Native Americans under the Act, the Native American Act.
All right, hold on. So what are we doing here today?
Well, we're here not for Trump, for myself. I'm here for my family. I'm here for our nation. I'm a guy who came from Cuba, and I think that the mistake that the Democrats have made is not taking the guns before they try to pull this one off. I think they screwed up.
So they should have taken our guns first.
They should have picked up the guns first like they did in Cuba and in Venezuela. And people like me, I mean, we're doing everything by the book right now. We're trying to follow the law. We're doing the court thing. We're doing everything. But once that ends, if this is not corrected and goes the way that it should be because they stole this election or they're trying to, the next thing is not going to be happy or fun. It's over.
Yeah.
So.
Those are facts.
Yeah. That's just talking from the heart, man, because there's no point in living under communism again, not for me.
People are just so entitled. It's just thinking that's like, just because you work 60, 80 hours a week doesn't mean that we owe you health care.
Absolutely. I don't need health care, man. I just need opportunity and freedom. That's it.
You know, I mean, under Obama, I was forced to have health care. I mean, it's like, we were all forced to have health care.
I skipped that program too.
Oh, yeah, and then then I got health care. Then I had to go to the doctor. I go to the doctor, and this guy comes in, sticks his finger up my butt, and then I'm like, then I find out he doesn't even work there. and then, but I thought about it, and I thought the guy that stuck his finger up my butt. That's sort of like a metaphor for Obamacare, right?
That's a finger in the butt's easy compared to what they want to do to us next, man. So good luck.
Thank you so much, man.
People probably will look at me and wonder because I'm carrying a sign that's got "Hate has no home here," which is a liberal thing. We got it off Amazon, and it's meant to be a pro-left sign. We don't hate. We're the left.
Saying no hate. That's kind of like a liberal thing to say don't hate.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But you're not a liberal, are you?
No. Well, I went to University of Wisconsin, which is a very liberal thing at that time. But no, I'm very, very conservative. Very conservative.
Awesome. I am talking with the liberal news media, Fox News. Fox News, does the liberal media want to say anything? What can the liberal media say? Right, yeah. Hey, it's the liberal media, everyone. Hey, man, talk to me.
Down here to protest dirty elections, fraud, They just want to cover it up and put that man Biden in, pay off China. Pay off some China. And then we're going to fund it through the omnibus bill where we get $600 and the rest of the world gets the other $2,200 worth of accountability of the United States money. Where's it going?
Under Obama, I was forced to get health care. So, you know, I mean, I didn't want to pay the fine, so I bought health care. I went to the doctor. I'm in the doctor's office, and then this guy comes in and sticks his finger like right up my butt, and then I find out he's like, oh, I don't even work here. And then, you know, but I thought about it. And
it's raw, dude.
What the hell? So when I thought about it, I feel like that's a metaphor for Obamacare and for Medicare for all. Whenever they talk about giving us all health care.
Yeah, the only people who got the health care is the people who don't have jobs and milk off the system. And the people who do work hard, they can't afford it anymore. Or they're paying so much money out of their health pocket that they ain't taking no money. They're going into debt. It's just ridiculous.
Hey, I have a message. I'm here from South Africa.
Okay, here. Where are you coming from?
South Africa. Yeah, they say that all eyes are on Congress today. I'm here in person, standing right in front of the Washington Monument, and I want you to zoom in on my face. And I want to tell you, I have a message for every one of you senators and every one of you congressmen out there. We're watching. We've had enough. Okay? We have had enough. The Lamb is going to become the Lion of Judah. We have had enough. Don't tell us what to do anymore. I don't take instruction too well, in case you haven't noticed. The Lindsey Grahams, John Thune, Mitt Romney, all you bunch of rhino assholes. We're watching you today. We're watching you. You got that?
Oh my God. Whoa.
I know, it's a little mind-blowing, but I'm Friedel juice.
Friedel juice, like freedom.
Yes, freedom. And juice is Friedel juice.
Oh my God, that's crazy. What is Friedel juice?
Friedel juice is a guy that just kind of one day said, I'm tired of, the steal. But I think if you look at all the people here and you're a congressman or senator, you're going to say, oh, I'm out of a job and I better not say the B word. I better say the T word and start supporting Donald Trump.
What's
Hello?
The T word?
The T word?
Oh, the T word.
Hello? Trump? No? B word, which is Biden. It makes me cringe. And the T word is where we're going. And he's going to win. And then even if he doesn't, we need him to know we will not serve other tyrants like the B word.
Yet we're not going to examine the evidence for the election of the president.
There's so many cases where, in the middle of counting ballots, all the Republicans went to the bathroom at the same time, and then they left to go to the bathroom, and they came back 30 minutes later, and all of a sudden there were like 20,000 more votes. And I feel like it's like Republicans shouldn't all go to the bathroom together.
Yeah. And they need to learn to stand up and not roll over.
The point that Trump has no hate. No, he really doesn't. He's not
people think that he's like this demagogue, he's divisive, they say he's racist, stirred up white supremacy, xenophobia, and that he was bad for COVID, and that he's bad for the economy. He's using the public office to enrich himself and everything like that, but I mean, I don't think all that's true.
No, not at all. And
So right now, protesters have stormed the Capitol. It's getting really sketchy here. It's not okay. And we're gonna stick around for a little bit more, but then we've really got to get out of here.
A flash grenade that was raining them down on the whole crowd.
Am I in frame?
Every time you hear the boom up there, that's what they're doing. They're shooting us.
Wow.
They're tear gassing and shooting the Patriots up there with these. So that's.
It looks like they were storming the U.S. Capitol, and then they started shooting at them.
So just watch out when you get down there, because that's what they're doing.
So there's a bunch of them.
Pepper spray and flashbangs.
There's a bunch of people on the Capitol steps trying to get inside, and the cops started shooting flashbangs, rubber bullets, tear gas, and all that.
Yes.
And people are, and the Senate has been evacuated.
So everybody right now that you can see in the distance is now farther than where the cops wanted them to be. The reason for that is that we just put up fences, or they just put up fences, and they're now pouring over and pushing the cops back. And I don't think many people know that right now. So just FYI.
So they're pushing the cops back.
They're pushing the cops back because they're outnumbered 100 to 1 or maybe more. That's why.
I got up, I broke through. DC police sprayed me, maced me, beat me in the head with batons, kicked me in the side of the head, and was beating me on the back with the batons.
Look, you can see. Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Look at his eyes.
That's what the DC police is willing to do to the American people. To support these son of a bitches.
The DC police work for the mayor. The mayor is a deep state Democrat on the payroll of Communist China. I helped turn back the light.
So they have stormed the Capitol building. Protesters have stormed the Capitol building. Police are shooting rubber bullets, tear gas, everything. It's wild. Should we leave or should we get a closer look?
I think we should maybe get a closer look and then we can go.
We're going to get a closer look and then we're going to leave, okay? And so, here we go.
Our house! Whose house? Our house! Whose house? Our house! Whose house? Our house! Whose house? Our house!
So are you panning this, getting all this? Look.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Way to go, Owen!
Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Do you want to say anything? What's been going?
All I can say is that those a-holes in that building, they caused this. They betrayed us and they betrayed this country. They have no one to blame but themselves. And at this point, Pence is nothing but a traitor and he deserves to burn with the rest of them.
So it's all escalated after Pence. What happened? Did Pence didn't do what we wanted.
Pence voted against Trump.
Okay, and that's when all this started?
Yep. That's when we marched on the Capitol. We've been shot at with rubber bullets, tear gas, concussion grenades, flashbang grenades. And as far as I'm concerned, I love the police, but they are defending the tyranny inside that building. And now they're just as complicit as those inside that voted against us.
Okay.
It's wild up there. Wild.
See?
Are they about to spray us?
They've been spraying the entire town.
Wait, can you say that?
They've been spraying the entire town.
America.
Has anyone been sprayed?
We the people, man.
Hey, OAN, you want a quote?
Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally the tree of freedom must be watered with the blood of tyrants. And that's what we have running our government right now, is a group of tyrants who steal elections on an industrial scale. Does anyone really believe that Joe Biden got more votes than Donald Trump? Hell no. Hell no. This election was stolen, it's illegitimate, and our Congress has now made it official, or is about to make it official. This is fucking bullshit.
Oh, One American News, respect.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, okay, it's not the lady.
Hold on. Is this on live right now or what? Okay. So I got a message about the 5G. It has remote influenced us.
No, I'm talking about what's going on right now.
Yo, I want to show you something, okay?
What's going on?
I'm going to show you something here.
All right.
This is breaking news. What happened, sir? We
Christ.
Shot somebody?
Jesus Christ. All right.
Did you see this?
Shot somebody with a real bullet here?
No. Yeah, did you see this?
Wait a second. What is that?
This is 3 cops holding guns. And then you see the window smashed over here.
And they fired through?
That was not a rubber bullet. That's a real bullet.
Right, I think it's time. I think it's time to go.
It's time we get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
And I've got first-hand reports. Unfortunately, somebody trashed Nancy Pelosi's office.
We were trying to get some quotes of people that got shot up there, and we were realizing it might be time to get out of here.
On my footage, we're right by the front door the whole time.
You have footage?
Yeah, my phone's full.
Tomorrow, but there will also be plenty of videos on our TikTok.
They denied National Guard. Yeah, OAN. Yeah.
Great.
Oh my God.
Like communist carrier.
Look at this, Chris.
Oh my God. Not the communist Comcast.
Oh my God. So you're leaving DC where the party's just getting started. Oh my God, the riots are just getting started. Come on. We just stormed the Capitol. I was just there.
Yeah, we were just at the Capitol. That was crazy.
Oh my God. Fake news. See, look at that. Did you hear that whole conversation?
Turn to if they think Fox News is the liberal media. I'm with Walter Masterson, who's another TikToker. He's gone to a lot of these Trump rallies. This is my first one.
Yeah. So.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is like nothing I've ever seen.
And like.
So I mean, we made some comedy. We did some funny thing, you know.
We tried our best to
but so the first half of the day was like we made funny comedy, all that stuff. The second half of the day was like just boiled over and erupted into just pure insanity. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Get the fuck away from my car. I don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, get the fuck away from my car.
See, he thinks I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. Black Lives Matter. I didn't want to get beaten up, so I wanted to look like a Trump supporter. So I put all this stupid gear on.
Then we look like fucking Trump supporters, which like.
Now that guy almost beat us up because he thought we were Trump supporters. How can they defend themselves? Thousands upon thousands of people stormed that building all at once. We watched Donald Trump give a speech, okay? Literally after the speech, they marched all the way to the Capitol building. We watched them, okay? And then they stormed it, okay? Overwhelmed the cops. So the National Guard was denied. Trump's administration denied the National Guard to come in. So the police had no one backing them up. No one.
Walter and I.
We were just there. We watched Donald Trump give a speech. After the speech, everyone, thousands, marched to the Capitol building and stormed it after he riled them up in his speech. Immediately after. We were there. We saw it. You want to debate us? We were there. We saw everything that happened. We have video. Okay, and the video that we don't have, the things we didn't see, was given to us by MAGA supporters that willingly gave us this video, boasted this.
Okay, it is 2 in the morning. We've made it back to Brooklyn.
Dude, what happened today?
I
need time to process what happened. There was a terror attack. One of the chief people that is wanted everywhere. His face is everywhere. He's in a TikTok of mine, and I've met him. I've interviewed him. I'm not okay. I know you're not okay. I'm not okay.
That's kind of where we're at 2 a.m. on this evening.
That was not okay. These people are not okay. This is terrorism. This is a cult. We make comedy. We're actors. We went there to make a funny. We did not want to be embroiled in the middle of domestic terrorism.